sugar. It's milk, water, sugar.
Such a great stir. I mean, I'm guessing that's yeast.
Yes, it is yeast.
But you left the wrapper like right next to the...
I will pick that up. It's there.
Stir again. Looks like you're wearing like 3 sweatshirts. The way the sleeve that you have. Oh, look at that effect. That's pretty good. Super fast.
4 times.
4 times. I feel like I'm watching a Japanese video.
Whoa.
What's that? Oh, it's an egg.
It's an egg.
Oh, and see, your sweatshirt doesn't look like that now, but the way it's like multicolor looks...
It's there again. Whisk.
So fast.
Whisk, whisk.
Oh, you look like Wonder Woman or something.
なんで?
Because look how fast you're going. Or maybe Captain Marvel.
It's 3 cups of bread flour and then all-purpose and then salt and...
How much all-purpose?
1/3. I think I'm gonna add a description
okay.
later.
Earthquake.
That's because I have that thingy.
The camera's moving?
Yeah.
Not the table?
Not the table.
Butter cubes.
Yeah.
Like you do with pie, right?
Yeah, I mean you don't have to do that, but it's easier to it just says like.
Mush it in.
Yeah.
Does it use the word mush?
No, I don't remember.
You're so thorough, though.
Yeah, because I'm OCD.
OCD. Looks like you still have your ring on.
And I'm taking them off.
Oh, it's gone. Wow.
Ta-da!
See, the magic of television.
It's not TV.
I know it's not TV. Have you ever seen Mystery Science 3000?
No.
Oh, so that's a show where they show these old sci-fi movies and like there's a robot and like a guy and something else, and they just do this. They just comment on the whole movie.
But it's also like, what is it, like bonus on like DVDs.
Oh,
right?
we're the alternate soundtrack, where the director talks about what's happening and stuff that's not relevant. So you just added the yeast, which was all
Mixture,
bubbly, and the milk and sugar, and then that was 1 egg beaten.
Yep.
Large egg?
Yep.
Right. And now you're using your rubber spatula to fold it in.
Yep. I mean, I think you can just use your hand.
Why are you being so careful?
Because I have that thing, like my camera.
Oh, right. We got to find another way to do that.
Yeah.
So is the dough supposed to be relatively wet? Sticky?
It is so wet. It's really wet dough.
Right. And the reason you're doing it on a napkin is because the light that's above the counter reflects and leaves this giant...
I mean, I just realized that it doesn't really matter when I have this angle, but I also have 2 angles at the same time, and the above angle, that's,
Right.
I have a lot.
I love that it goes back and forth between this angle, which is, interesting, and then the above angle, which looks, like every other video on cooking. I mean, not quite, because A, you're in it, and then B, they don't have that black thing going. You can see the lights here, because you had to move it to do, and now you're beating the crap out of it. I think I taught you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you beat it like that, it activates the gluten. So the gluten is what makes the dough all stretchy and not just pull apart.
Now I'm back.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
I just
washed your hands.
Or I think I just moved the ball, like it was in the edge of sink, so it was.
Right, you can see the gluten's developing now, so it's getting less and less sticky, and it's getting smoother.
Yeah, and in the middle, that's the phone holder.
And it looks like a nice sunny day when you were making it too. You can see all the way through our front door. How long did you
So you are
How long were you
supposed to knead for 8 to 10 minutes. And so I'm just going to fast forward. But now it's not that sticky.
Right, and it's getting really smooth.
Yeah. Elastic. だよね。
Yeah, elastic. And how do you say elastic in Japanese?
わかんない。
Elastico.
You're so racist.
Every time someone would ask me in Spanish, like, ¿Cómo se dice? Which is, how do you say? And it would be hospital in English. And I would be like, hospital. In Spanish, it's hospital. But it was always those words that were like almost exactly the same that people...
But that doesn't happen with Japanese that often. I
No,
mean,
only
sometimes
if
it does, but...
Only if it's a foreign word.
Right.
Although there's a surprisingly amount of English words that people use every day.
It's like now we have more like English words.
So what were you thinking about while you were kneading for 8 to 10 minutes? Because we're talking about language, so I'm just curious what you were thinking about.
I was just trying not to hit the camera.
Did you time it?
Well, I was recording it, so I also had the timer on the recorder.
Right.
So I was I think I did like 8 minutes easy. And it was like it seemed done before 8 minutes, but I was just like trying to.
No, but you have really good form on your kneading, and I think that's new for you. You didn't.
So
bread making was not your.
Right. I learned it from you.
No, it was COVID. I mean, we've made, and mostly you, I don't know, maybe 30 loaves. No, it has to be more.
No.
So it's been 10 months.
Right.
And if we baked a loaf every 2 weeks, so 10 months is like 40 weeks. So it's at least 20. That's at least 40 loaves.
Yeah.
Because we do 2 loaves every time.
I think it's more than that though.
And it's so consistent now.
Yeah, now it is consistent.
If we made a sourdough bread recipe, the video, if we did it like this, it would be like, I don't know, 3 hours. It's like a 3-day process to make the bread.
Yeah, but there's like a lot of waiting too. So that you wouldn't record that part.
Right. No, that's true. That's true.
Although, in this case, I did do time lapse for proofing. Yeah.
Shh. We haven't gotten to that part yet. How do we know?
You have to proof always for bread.
I know, but the time lapse.
Who cares?
Well,
no,
spoiler alert. For those of you who are still watching at 8 minutes and 24 seconds, there's going to be some exciting effects coming up. Do you say FX or effects? Like FX?
Effecto.
There you go. There's no Japanese word for effects.
Koka.
Huh?
Koka.
Koka.
でも we say like sound effect. Sound effecto.
Look how much smoother the dough is from when you started and now it's not sticky. I mean, it's coating the table.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have granite, so it's not too bad. Beautiful ball. Are you done? Oh, it got into the bowl.
Yeah.
Do you put anything on it, like oil?
No, I didn't do.
So you just leave it. You just put it in the way once you've kneaded it for 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. And
now you're covering it with saran wrap. And then see if you guys can spot me walking by, because it's going to be...
I was like...
Yuka's vacuuming. I don't know if you could tell. But the dough did rise. And if you were watching the dough, you could always rewind. It actually did more than double, or it did double.
Probably double.
Probably double. Oh, you left. So, you should have used your white pastry scraper, not your fingernails.
I used dough. I use the dough.
Look at the bubble there.
So when you knead second time, you try to get the bubble out. でしょ?
Mm. Yeah, you don't want a huge bubble like that. What'd you do? Roll up your sleeves? Is that what you were doing? She's like, oh, just paused for no reason, and you left it in.
So that you can make a comment on.
So our first video.
Now I'm
bench scraper.
Yeah.
If you guys watch, what was that show? On Food Network. What's her face? The actress. Someone Learns to Cook.
She's comedian.
Yeah.
Comedian. Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer learns to cook. So her husband's a Michelin-starred chef, and he didn't go anywhere without his bench scraper. And then Yuka now loves her bench scraper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're making individual balls.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Like,
Why are they bouncing around?
Because I'm trying to.
Were you editing?
No, I think it's first forwarding.
Oh, because they move, but the fast forwarding, like they.
It's not really smooth.
But it's kind of fun. It's like the cup game. You have to find which under which bread is the coin.
It's one. So you divide the dough into 8 pieces equally. So that's why I was trying to do like.
I think they were pretty equal.
Yeah.
Like you did a good job.
That was like a little me being OCD. I'm trying to like.
Can you do 2 hands?
I thought about it, but then I stopped. So that's my first.
I mean, I'm so right-handed. It's ridiculous.
So this is my second, and then so I just thought I would do different angle for second one so that you can see from, different angle.
Should have worn your apron. You got some flour on.
I know.
Shh! Don't say anything. So I mean, this part is very similar to the bao, no? Until you smash them and roll them.
No, with bao, you actually, use a glass to.
Lingua's here.
Hello.
She's enjoying it.
No, あれだよ。bao wa. You just it's like a cookie cutter.
But don't you make balls first with the bao?
No, you just like roll it.
So what was it that we were making balls? I was helping you.
I don't know.
Another kind of bread. So how many kinds? So what have we made so far in the last 10 months? We made at least 40 loaves of sourdough, maybe more. You made challah.
Challah だと思う. You help with challah.
Yeah. Yuka's not a fan of the braiding. And we made brioche buns. This is the 3rd time we've made this. So I wouldn't say we're experts.
I did.
When I say we, I usually mean Yuka. And now you have to do the second proof.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So here it goes.
My sleeves are like.
Your sleeves are filthy.
Covered by the flour.
Maybe short sleeves would be better.
But I'm cold.
Yeah. Our house is not the warmest. It was 5:55 p.m.
And
we just discovered we have a proof setting on our oven. And actually the oven looks relatively clean. And there's lengua has nothing to do with anything, but she needs to make an appearance.
Yeah.
That's kind of rude what she was just doing on the camera. Lengua, what are you doing?
She was making me company while we wait for the proofing.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye. Nope.
Nope.
She's a nice cat. And for all you cat lovers, maybe you're watching, hey, no biting. Maybe you're just watching for this.
So cute.
She's 2.5 years old.
So 1 hour.
So 1 hour. Oh, They're almost touching.
Yeah.
Not touching. Oh, they look beautiful. Look at that. What happens when you take the plastic off?
It gets stuck. Thank God.
Okay. So 400, you're going to
Yeah.
preheat.
Yeah. And I was supposed to put water there when I start preheating, but I forgot. So you'll see later, but so I put like hot water directly, like right before it gets
Right, because
to
we don't
it.
have a steam oven. If you have a
No,
steam,
no.
if you have a steam oven, you don't have to put the water because it'll inject steam.
But the recipe said to put water in a shallow.
Right, because you want the
pan.
steam to come up. So that's just egg wash, so it makes it all shiny.
And I added 1 tablespoon of water.
Right.
And also it's
That way it
large.
spreads.
Yeah.
Spreads nicely.
So this is the recipe is from the New York Times Cooking, and it's actually a Japanese guy's recipe. So I'll
Do you know his
put,
name?
Yes, Kubota-san.
Oh,
I think
Kubota-san?
Kubota-san.
Kubota-san.
So I will put the link to the original recipe.
Oh, right. They're actually really easy to make.
Yeah, it is really
And they
easy.
come out so great. And if you go to the store and you want to buy half a dozen brioche buns, it'll probably, in this area at least, it'll cost you $1 a roll. So with just a few hours, right?
Yeah.
And not a ton of work, you
Yeah.
get some beautiful. And then, so this is the second recipe for the brisket we made. These are the actual buns that we served them on.
So now
actually-
we have
Oh.
see,
There's the water. And I think when you close the oven door, I captured your reflection.
Yeah, but I cut it.
There. No, there you are.
And 7 minutes, we turn.
Right, because ovens are not consistent.
Alright,
So.
so flipping over.
It's funny though that the front of our oven seems a little bit warmer than the back, not the other way around.
あ、本当だね。
And the door looks dirty.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so ashamed. Are they done? So is it
So
probably
another 7 minutes, approximately.
right?
So 15 minutes total.
I mean, you had good rising going on because they actually bubbled a little bit. And that's it.
Okay, bye.